Hey guys, welcome to the Munya Multi-Bagger channel. In this video, we are going to talk about Nifty 50 and options trading. So first of all, how did your day go in options trading, guys? Comment and let me know. Did you make profit, or was it a loss-making day, or you just broke even, no loss, no profit? Comment and let me know, guys. And since you will be commenting, I'll also share my trades, like what are the trades that I took in intraday, and if I was holding any BTST. So let's begin, guys. So this is my Twitter handle, guys. So you may follow Munya_tips, where I frequently share my views on stock market, options trading, Nifty 50. For example, there was a recent view shared on July 1st, which was Friday. By the way, guys, I'm making this video after a very long time, guys. I mean, I'm kind of taking a break from Twitter for a short while, not a long break, just for maybe few days or weeks, probably a week at least, I guess. Just for a change, because I want to explore other channels as well. So I won't be tweeting for a few days, but you may follow, because once I'm back on Twitter, you may get my latest views on stock market or Nifty. And I share my views just for educational purpose, guys. Whether it's in this video or on Twitter, it's just for educational purpose, not a financial advice. So let's begin, guys. Here I shared a view on Friday, July 1st, BTST 15,500 OTM, that is for put at CMP 66. I shared it pretty early, guys, at 3:13 p.m. as you see on the screen. It was 3:13 p.m. Generally BTSTs are shared at 3:25, 3:27 p.m. or after 3:20 p.m. or even in the last couple of minutes. Even I share generally at 3:25 p.m. But this one I was kind of, I shared it early, guys. So what happened was I shared at CMP 66. Then after 3:13, we all know that after 3 p.m. there's a lot of decay that happens. So the same thing happened on that day as well. The CMP 66 went down comfortably to 60, and even 57 was like the lowest one. So anyone who bought this after 3:13, they would have got it at 60, or even if it's 66. Since I tweeted at 66, CMP will consider a 66, to hold good. So, and this was on Friday. So after Friday, guys, the entire stock market was going gaga over, like BTST. Like Monday would be a huge gap up, 200, 300 points gap up, 150-point gap up. So those were the views. Then what happened on Friday night was Friday evening, Dow Jones, Dow Jones, it fell in the starting few minutes and a few hours at least. So, I mean, I was also confident about this view. But then towards the end of the day of Dow Jones, it closed in green, guys, almost 1% up. So that is where the views start pouring in of, all the Twitter gurus and everyone, general opinion. So because, you know, Nifty was on and was rising, and then even Dow Jones went up. But then my technical analysis, said that it is kind of a level to watch. See, I tweeted with a reason also. It's not just that I you just blindly tweeted, just put or call anything. So there are technical reasons, and here the reason was basically the trend was bearish, guys. And also I mentioned the resistance level also, 15,786. And this was, I tweeted at 3:13 p.m. like I mentioned. So what happened after 3:13 p.m. was there was a surprise uptick in the market. It rapidly started rising to an extent that it even broke 15,1786, guys. So I wanted to alert my followers that I would safely exit if Nifty closes at 15,786, or if closes above 15,786 by the last minute. So that was my view, guys, and I held on to my view because purely because of technical reasons, technical analysis, basically. You know, I follow the technical analysis part and also fundamentals at times, and market sentiments also, like combined everything. But technical analysis is the core thing for any trader, uh, at least who does like price action and all that. There are many kind of traders who look into option data and all that. Even I do look into that. So I'm basically like a holistic trader. I look into all fundamentals, market sentiments, news, rumors, or price action and things like that. So I mean, the analysis clearly, it was showing that it's a it's a bearish thing. Personally, even I felt okay, it's bullish the way Nifty closed and then even Dow closed. So after Dow closed in green, I was kind of dicey, guys, because I didn't expect Dow to close at 1% up. When Dow was falling in the initial few minutes and hours, like I mentioned earlier, I was like, okay, the technical analysis part is working for Nifty. But then Dow was a surprise thing, guys. It closed 1% up. Nevertheless, the technical analysis I did was on Nifty. So it was like a wait and watch till Monday. So, and moreover, like almost like I saw many polls also on Twitter. Many poll results were like, almost 75 to 80% people were like, okay, it would be a gap up on Monday. So to the surprise or rather shock, as a shock to everyone, the market showed a bearish sign on Monday morning, that is today morning, as I'm recording right now. And so there was a gap down, not a huge one. It was a small gap down, but it was still comfortable and a happy gap down for at least for me or people who were following my views and all that. Because we are having puts, guys. I mean, our view was for puts, so any gap down would be giving me profit for my personal position. So there was a gap down, and then market tried to tick up. I would rather, I'll just quickly switch on to the charts in a while so that you can understand that better. So yeah, before I jump out of Twitter, guys, like I'll be, inactive on Twitter for a few days or a week or so. I mean, I'm just exploring other channels now again, like YouTube, and because I've received many DMs also, guys, that when will you start your paid channel and paid group and all that. I was like, I asked some of those folks, like, guys, if I'm sharing free calls, I mean, free views, I'm not charging anything, then why do you want a paid group? So there were different opinions, guys, and I kind of, I mean, the major part was like many people were missing out on the calls that I was sharing on Twitter due to a lot of noise on Twitter, right? I mean, a person follows many people, so when I tweet, and a trade tweet is generally very time sensitive, right? Generally within a few minutes or seconds, rather. So that was the reason people were asking for paid groups and all that. But like, I'm not very keen on paid groups, guys. But yeah, I kind of understand their point also that they don't want to miss out on my tweets. So that's the reason. So I might explore some groups on Telegram also, guys. I mean, I'll probably look into that. So this was about the Friday's BTST where it gave profit on a view. And then I keep sharing my views on even expiry days, guys. Generally we get decent returns if we maintain if we maintain a like a stop loss has to be maintained. So instead of in a zero hero trade, instead of going to zero, we would rather cut at some level. So this was the one which you see on the screen. This was a recent one. There were two 10x's, guys, and from so so that happens on expiry days, and I generally am pretty much active on expiry days, guys. I trade myself and I share my personal views also for educational purpose. So follow me on Twitter right now, guys, if you haven't already, at this rate Munya underscore tips. Okay, so here is another one, guys, from a tweet from Suraj Sharma. Do you have any Telegram channel? So I don't have any Telegram channel yet, but since I mentioned I've received a lot of DMs also, I might be starting a Telegram channel so that my followers like they cut down on all the noise and they can focus on the views that I share. So this was about Twitter, guys. I will be revealing my trades, guys. What happened to my BTST, and did I do any intraday after selling that BTST? So I'll be sharing my entire trade book, guys, today to you guys. Since I'm making a video after a long time, I'll be sharing the entire trade book of the day with you guys. Meantime, just also you guys also comment, guys, whether today you have made profit or loss, or if you're watching this video after a few days, like how is it going in recent days, guys? Are you making profit or loss? Just leave your comment, guys. Also, meantime, hit the like button, guys. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. We will stay connected on YouTube at least. Like I can share the views and also take feedback from you guys through comments. All right, guys. Moving to more crucial parts of the video. I'll be revealing my trades in a minute. So here is today's chart. Excuse me. So this is a daily chart of Nifty. Let's move on to 5 minute chart. So this is the 5 minute chart of today, guys. The market is closed. I'm making this video after market hours on the same day. So look at this, guys. 9:15 candle. So the closing on the previous day, the Friday, 15,751. So that was the closing, and after that we got a gap down, a decent gap down of 40 points, guys. So anyone who would be having puts from Friday, they would have got a decent 40 points for this opening itself. And then there was a lot of volatility, guys, here. As you see, after opening, then the, the market shot up, but it was, pressed down by bears. There's a bearish movement. Actually, this zone itself, it's a resistance zone, guys. Like I showed you on the tweet also. Um, 15,786. I've highlighted this resistance level for you here. So here, if you see on the screen, guys, 15,780. Let's go all the way. Yeah, here. See, guys, you can see the marker on the right side here, the grayish marker pointer. So 15,786, guys. So this was a sell zone, guys, because this was a resistance zone. Not once, not twice, but thrice, guys. And this level has been, performing well for us, for me and my followers who are following me on Twitter, because I had been sharing this, 15,786 level since last many days, and it has given good results, guys. I mean, so far. So look at this, guys. If anyone would have shorted 15,786, whether I shorted or not, definitely I'll reveal. Like I promised you, I'll show you my entire trade book of the day. So 15,786 resistance zone shorted. So there was a decent profit to be made, guys. Once the candle this went up, the wick was formed, so anyone could have booked the profits here. If not, if they had shorted at for 15,786, they would have held on till all the way till 15,675 or even 15,700. I mean, it would still give decent profit. Then this was level one, guys, of 15,786 rejection. Second time, again, guys, look at here, 15,786. So again, a shorting opportunity here. Third time also, guys, this was indeed a shorting opportunity. I mean, compared to these big movements, this one might look small, but this would still give profit, guys. So that was about 15,786, guys. The chart just got refreshed. Give me a moment while I quickly go back to 5 minute chart. And then, guys, after here, there was a very short pullback. So market, wanted to say something that, I'm not ready to fall easily. So from this 15,786, there was a very short pullback. So probably it was time for 15,786 to get broken, guys. So this is where I took my entry also, guys. 15,786, exactly here, when there was a strong up move. Okay, guys, I guess I'll show you all my trades and like we'll follow like what happened during this in my trades. So on your screen, guys, right now. So this is my trades. These are my trades of the day, guys. So total executed orders 19, and I'll just show you quickly, one by one, like what I did basically um, from the beginning of the day. Here, guys, I'll just quickly zoom it and show you. I hope it is visible, the bottom part. We'll start from the bottom towards the top. Reason being, yeah, the bottom trades are the old ones, like at 9:15. What happened from 9:15, and the top ones are at 3:30 p.m. So that's how it is in zero, the right. So my first entry of the day was at 9:22, guys. I went far OTM, guys. I mean, because like I said, 15,786 level was there to safeguard me. So that's where I went far OTM, guys. I didn't go in heavy, I mean much heavily, but yeah, I mean I just wanted to initiate a trade, so I initiated. Got it at 13, and it was a complete like zone for shorting the market, guys. That level. So again, in few minutes, I went in for a major trade at 15,600 put for 85 or 86, and then again after a few minutes again, then due to fluctuation and far OTM price decay, I again bought it at 12. So 13 and 12, my far OTM average became 12.5, kind of. I mean, that's how, like, because of 0.05, I wouldn't know the exact calculation. It would be 12.55 or 12 point, close to 12.6. So I'll be just speaking in estimations, guys, approximations. I won't be going for 85.95. I would rather say it 86. So from 9:22 to 9:30, guys, that was the time to accumulate puts. 9:22 to 9:30. So during this time, guys, this is the zone I captured. And when did I exit book profits, guys? So let's see that. So my first profit booking was of 15,600, guys. Look at this, guys, at 115. So from 85, 15,600 P, from 86 rather, 86 to 115, guys. It went all the way till 118, and I was like, trailing it. So that's where the trailing stop loss got hit. But not bad, guys. Like, uh, isn't it, like from 86 to 115? That's a decent ROI, right? And then again, I try to book as much as profit as possible for the other options also. So it was time to book 15,150, guys. So 15,150 P, I exited at 18.45. And this first trade of the day was generally like to test the water, so I didn't go like heavily, like I mentioned earlier also. So basically, I combined these two, guys. This one 15,150 and this one 15,150. So those two were combined and sold it off together at 18.45. And then within the next minute, I sold off the 15,550 PE also, guys, at 96. Uh, Now look at this, guys. All these, the previous ones which we discussed was MIS, and this is NRML. Like, so this was my overnight position, guys. On Twitter, what I shared, 15,500. Since it was close to 15,786, I went in 15,550 put. So my buying price was towards the closing of the day around 73 or something. So this is where I closed all my puts, guys, and I was pretty much done for the day. 15,550p I could have sold at the initial itself, but then the 15,786 got rejected, so I wanted to carry it a little bit, and I got the benefit of that. And look at the time of selling, guys. Just look at the time of selling my puts or booking profits. So it is at 10:13, guys. 10:13, 10:12, also 10:06. So coming to the chart, look at this guys. 1013 was here. So right at this bottom guys. So this is where I kind of book the profits. Not exactly like probably here that kind of level. The 1006 was over here, then next over here. So within in these three candles, I basically booked my profits, guys, which apparently was the bottom also. So I sensed a little bit of support there, so that's the reason I booked for puts. Then what happened next was since I sensed a little bit of support, I immediately took the next trade of at 1014 guys. You see here, Bank Nifty. I bought calls, guys, the call option. I went in Bank Nifty to be slightly safer side on a safer side because Bank Nifty was higher than Nifty. It was more greenish and more bullish than Nifty. So that's the reason I went in Bank Nifty. But unfortunately, the stop loss got triggered, guys. I mean, I could have booked a 5% ROI. It went till 190. You may check in your zero the charts. It went till 190, 191 something. But I wanted to book it at 199 or 200, for a kind of 10% ROI. But then unfortunately the stop loss got triggered. No issues there in that. I thought that was unfortunate. The stop loss got hit. So I went in for another trade in Nifty 15800 call. Got in at 82.7, and this is where I got in, guys. Like this is where we sold the puts, and this is where I got the calls also. So there was a lot of fluctuation as well. So Nifty guys, I got the call option, which was a good decision though. But even that, in some of these candles, I guess the stop loss got hit. Excuse me. So 15800 call, guys. Look at this. Bought in at 83, and at around 83, the stop loss got triggered, guys. It went again. It went till 88, guys. It went till 88. But I was not scalping, guys. I mean, I was not in a mood to do scalp trade. I took it as a major trade. I wanted to book it at around at least 94, 95 minimum at least. So, but it didn't go till there. It went till 88. Probably I should have booked it, but then I already had profits in the day, guys. So I thought of making bigger gains or maybe break even for this particular trade. So stop loss got hit, guys, and these were like two consecutive stop losses hit on the call side. So at 10:30. So that's where I kind of left off, guys. I left the system. Like I was like, two stop losses are hit. Probably my view is not right or what. I mean, apparently my view was right because I was getting into calls over here, guys. I was getting into calls. My drawing skills are not that great, so pardon me on that. But here is where I was getting, trying to get into calls, and stop loss got hit. If the stop loss didn't get hit, probably I would have made profit still here or maybe even here because this was not a great fall. So would have got a great opportunity in calls, guys. Unfortunately, both the stop losses got hit. Nevertheless, then I left the system for a couple of hours, and then when I came back at around 12:30. So at 12:30, guys, let's see, 12:30 is over here. Yeah, guys. So you see here at 12:30, I got it immediately. I mean, I turned on my system, I saw the chart, and I immediately took a put trade. So what was the reason? Like at 10:30 I was trying to get into calls, and 12:30 suddenly my view changed for PE, like puts. Well, the reason was at 12:34. If I show you, this chart is again getting refreshed. So at 12:34, look at this, guys. This is that 12:34 candle. So you see here, like what's happening in that 12:34. It is a bearish candle, guys. So it's a bearish candle. Probably the markets could have fallen till here, and I would have booked here, guys. I didn't wanted a bigger gain because I was almost having gains profits in the early in the day. So at least till here I would have booked it, guys, somewhere over here. I didn't get any candle or wick till here, guys. Again, unfortunate, and then stop loss got triggered. How bad is that, guys? After such a beautiful bearish candle, a stop loss getting triggered. So got in at 73 and stop loss triggered at around 71. Then I watched the charts, I watched the market, guys, patiently. Then finally at around 215 or 217, I got in at call side only, guys. Now at 217, 225 p.m. What happened exactly? So guys, what happened was here, guys. Look at this. So after this candle closed at, you know, so this candle started at 210 and closed at 215. So I got in at 217, guys, over here, somewhere over here. So I saw the momentum and I was like, it can possibly, break the 15786 because of this huge candle as well. And look at this hammer also, guys. So that was the reason I got into calls, and I was expecting to, 7 15 786 to get broken, and it broke also. But then there was a slight pullback, which was as I mean, little bit expected, that pullback. So at 15, at 225, stop loss got triggered, guys, in that pullback. Actually, see here at 217, got in at 68, at 66, stop loss triggered. I again got in at 2:39 p.m. at 67. Stop loss got triggered, guys. Guys, now two times the stop loss got triggered. Ideally, I should have not traded any further and should have just closed my system like the last time we did. But guys, this was a quite an opportunity, guys, for that 15786 to get broken, and I was confident about that. So again took a stop loss order. I mean, I went ahead with the stop loss. It's always good to place stop losses, guys. So look at here, guys. After consecutive stop loss hits in call side, my last and final attempt probably at 241, guys. At 241. So where is 241, guys? Here, if I have to show you. Oh, look at this, guys. This was a beautiful entry, guys, and actually this is how a trade should be taken, guys. This was probably this was a put sized trade only. I should have bought puts here. But anyways, so what I'm trying to show here is at 15788, which is 2 points above my resistance level of 15786. So this is where I entered, guys, and I got a beautiful green candle. Look at this, guys. So this zone I captured, the one that I'm trying to highlight. I'll again show it, guys. So this zone is what I captured. See here. So we took an entry at 68, sold of 15,900 CE call, and from 241 to 258, that's like within 20 minutes, sold it at 82, guys. 82. And since 15786 resistance was broken, I'm also bullish for for the next day kind of a thing. I mean, it was too early at 3 p.m. Should have or ideally I wait also. I'm not saying it's wrong or right, but uh, so what I did was I partially sold it, guys. Majority, in fact, the majority portion of my holdings I sold of 15900 CE. Remaining, I held it with myself as a BTST kind of a thing. So instead of paying brokerage and all those kind of things again, I thought, okay, let me take 15900, little bit of that remaining. So you see the cancelled trade. Cancelled trade was actually my BTST then. I mean, which was out of this itself, 15900. So some part, majority part I booked at 82, and remaining part I wanted to take it for BTST. Generally, I would not take 15900 call BTST. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I would have taken OTM probably of 16,000, or generally an OTM is what I trade in. But okay, since I was already trading in 15900, so that's the reason I took a BTST of 15900. And I'm never adamant about my view, guys. I should never be. I hope I am never adamant. So, that's why I play stop loss and all that also. So I was like, okay, so 105, if it gets sold at 105, it's still a decent return from 68 to 105. So placed an order for to exit at 105. Since that order did not get executed, so okay, I'm carrying forward my trade. So those were the total. Those That was the story of today's 19 orders, guys. So I'm holding BTST, guys, 5900C. Let's see what happens. And yeah, by the way, this 15900C went all the way till 97, guys. 97 or 98, something like that. I probably would have exited at that level. I thought, okay, let me exit at 97. But then I was like, okay, again, I have to re-enter. Then, then I might not even re-enter. So I thought, okay, let me take a chance. Anyways, we have made the gains for the day. So 15900 BTST. Dow Jones is apparently closed today. It's their Independence Day, I guess, 4th of July. So Dow Jones is closed. So tomorrow Nifty could be a like a runaway child. You never know. Like so, when Dow Jones is not there, so Nifty can do anything. So Nifty is like that Home Alone kid tomorrow, doing all the adventures. So let's see what happens tomorrow. So those were about my trades. So it's not just about I'm showing you my trades, like at what time I took what trade, but I've also explained you the logic of all these trades, guys, and that's the objective of this video, right? Not just to show off the trades, but actually explain like what happened and the mind behind taking the trades. So that was the logic, guys. Like that was the reason I took the trades, and apparently I took profit on both the sides today. So 15, 1 second. This is 5 minutes. Yeah. So we have the full chart over here now. So yeah. So both sides, as in put side over here, tried some put calls here, but then stop loss triggered. Tried some calls over here, but then the stop loss again got triggered somewhere over here. Went for a call here, but stop loss got triggered here. Went for call here, guys. Then again, okay, strange drawings. Let me remove, and yeah, went for call here and then carrying the trade here. I mean, exited here majority, and BTST I'm carrying here. BTST, guys. Tomorrow, the reason I kind of held on to BTST was because I was already having that 15900C. Otherwise, you know, there could be a slight gap down, guys, tomorrow. Possibly there could be a slight gap down or a huge gap up. Even if it's a gap down, I might be then watching the levels like with a stop loss. So there could be a gap down somewhere around maybe here, and then we take off, or we just take off like with a gap up itself, gap up and up all the way. Or yeah, there's some resistance, guys. I would share in some other video, or like I said, I'm not active on Twitter now for this week. Tomorrow, if we get a gap up, I would be exiting my BTST, guys, in the first second as the market opens. If it's a gap up, also here's a gap, guys. Here, this gap there's a potential for it to get filled. So which means we could be looking at 16,188 kind of levels, guys. So that's it, guys. That was about today's video. Why I took the trade, which trades, where the stop loss got triggered. You may pause the video and see this, or I've showed you in details anyways. I guess you got to know it. The logic of taking the trade. And also this, guys, the premium on the call side is higher than on the put side. For example, if I show you this or this, the put premium is 12, the call premium is around 17. So the call premium is higher. So that means, like, like possibly there could be more upside, guys, in the market. And many people many people have like purchased puts, guys. I mean, they're holding puts as per the option chain data. I would talk about option chain some other day. If you want me to, just leave your comment below in this video. So about option chain, it's like kind of bullish, guys, right now. And that's it. I think this is all I wanted to speak right now. So guys, follow me on Twitter, guys, at the rate Muni_tips. This is the Twitter handle, guys. And that's it, guys. Signing off. Take care, and we'll meet up on some other day. This video is just for education purpose, not a financial advice. So that's it, guys. Signing off. Mania Multibagger. Take care. Bye bye.